Welcome back to Midcap Radar. Well, as promised, Manoj Kumar Sharma, Chief Executive Officer of IRM Energy, joins us now. The stock is a significant mover in the session today. This on the back of the fact that the company yesterday made an announcement to the exchanges that they had executed a long-term regasified liquefied natural gas purchase agreement with Shell Energy. So first up, sir, please take us through the contours of this particular agreement. What is the agreement totally about? What is the kind of spends that will have to be made, and what is the incremental revenue potential from this particular agreement?
Yeah, very good afternoon. Thanks for calling me over here. Actually, this entire Shell agreement is somewhere around securing the energy supply going forward. You have already seen the CGD sector is getting minimal APM gases. So in that scenario, going forward to secure our growth, which is to be secured through RLNG now, so that efforts have been taken, and we have entered into the agreement with Shell Energy. For this, we'll be in a position to secure our industrial and commercial customers to a great extent. And of course, for our PNG demand and CNG demand, we will continue to see the government's move and allocation, and some more arrangements we are going to do going forward. So we are at advanced stage of another long-term agreement for 5 years with one of the reputed supplier. With that, our up to 2029-30, to a great extent, we'll be in a position to secure our sourcing portfolio strategically.
Mr. Sharma, good afternoon. Thank you for joining in. If you could tell us who are you in conversations with, if you are at the liberty to tell us that, and by when do you expect this long-term agreement that you just mentioned to be completed? And coming to the Shell bit as well, by when do you expect the supplies to start coming in from there?
The supplies from Shell will begin very shortly from 1st of April itself, and we have phased out our entire demand and supply positions in such a manner, starting from 1st of April 2025 up to 31st March 2030, we will be in a position to start our supplies. And for the another supply sourcing, I can assure you, in a couple of days, maybe within 31st March itself, you will be in a position to hear that from us.
Okay, Mr. Sharma, a couple of important points, if we could get it out of the way. We are ending to, nearing the end of FY25. Where will you end FY25 in terms of volumes, both for the PNG as well for the CNG segment? And also, could you give us a sense of the kind of impact you've seen on volumes on account of, the reduced gas allocation from the APM?
Yeah, gas allocation, the last question first, I can answer. This has come down from 80 odd levels to 50 odd levels now, and going forward also we don't find that much of light is coming as a support from the sourcing of domestic gases. So under those circumstances, the PNG and CNG, both targets we are trying to grow. Of course, this year, because of lower allocations, some sort of hit will be coming, but not to that extent. Last year we had grown 19% on CNG front, and this year we are estimating around 10 to 12%, something of that kind. Overall, PNG, CNG, domestic and industrial, we believe that last year was a negative year for us in the terms of growth, but this year definitely we'll be in a position to reach up to 12% growth this year.
So when you say this year, you mean FY26, is that accurate?
No, FY24-25 estimation I am sharing with you. Of course, next year also we have got ambitious targets. Since the visibility of sourcing is coming up, and some domestic sources are also very much visible, we will be targeting around 20% plus growth level year to year.
20% growth level in FY26, that's as you mentioned, quite ambitious as well. But Mr. Sharma, how are things shaping up on the volume front on ground, sir? In the quarter, you just announced your 100th CNG station as well. What is the expansion pipeline that you're looking at by the end of FY26? Would you look to double that count?
Not double exactly. Actually, by the time I'm talking to you, we have not only crossed 100, we have reached 105 now. And next year, we are trying to at least gain a growth of 50 more percent. I mean, over the whatever we are doing now. So in that condition, we expect that 150 around we will be able to reach next year. That will be a good, I mean, growth as far as CNG stations are coming, sir.
Okay, so could you help us with a range for the guidance where you will end in terms of EBITDA per SCM for FY25, and also what is it that you're targeting for FY26? Secondly, for FY26, will there be any payment of license fees to the promoters? The street saw this as a bit of a negative surprise a couple of quarters ago. Will that continue, or will that overhang go away?
So discussions are going on with the promoters. They are actively considering. I am not privy to that level that I can share anything on the license fee account. But at least I can assure you that in spite of a license fee or without license fee, going forward next 26 FI onwards, we'll be in a position to give a better, much better results. We are focusing more on our volumes, margins, and operational efficiency. That side we are focusing much, and the few appropriations that we are leaving it to promoters also. They have got a big repute. Cadila is one of the biggest promoter behind us. So some fair deal will automatically come. That much I can assure you, sir.
All right, Mr. Sharma, thank you so much for sparing time and joining us today. Wish you good luck for the next financial year as well, and your expansion plans that you're talking about. And I hope that you could tell us more about the agreement, the long-term one that you have signed, or in the course on the verge of signing in as well. Thank you so much for joining in today.
To finish up that line, I can very well assure that we have chosen a very good partner, and with them we can be comfortable. And since they are operating here in Dahej only, within Gujarat only, and most of our volumes are coming from Gujarat, more than 49% of our volumes are from CNG sector, and industrial sector also contributes a hugely for us. So from all that angle, this particular contract which we have signed is going to strengthen our sourcing and also the margin part. So we are very hopeful and we are thankful to you for giving this opportunity to explain our deals. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Sharma. There is a management there of IRM Energy. They are 8% higher on the stock after the deal. And another one is in the works as well, as the management just mentioned. And a small programming note for our viewers now, CNBC-TV18 and HSBC India are back with Season 2 of SME Champion Awards. This prestigious platform celebrates SMEs that are pushing boundaries, making an impact and shaping the future. Nominations are now open. You can scan the QR code and submit your entry for the SME Champion Awards Season 2. Take a short break. Back on the other side.